Happy National Marquette Day.
Woo!
For
Anthony.
I and Daddy, Jay to the rest of the world. Today is a special, special day. It is National Marquette Day. It is not a Hallmark-created holiday. It is a holiday created by the university where its alumni and supporters from all over the country all really focus on being together, watching Marquette basketball together. Of course, that's the thing that everybody knows about Marquette about is the fact that Marquette, besides being undefeated in football since 1960,
is number 14 in the country.
The 14th best men's basketball team in college hoops today. And today they take on Butler, one of only two non-Catholic teams, by the way, in the Big East Conference. So this is a day where the whole country who went to Marquette is watching. We may have some of my college buds joining us today at some point on the stream. We'll have to see.
That sounds terrifying.
You can hear all the stories about going to Murph's and Caffrey's and all the various Irish pubs in the Marquette University campus, and how I was the one who was the designated driver, if you will, at the time, if you would. But
well, if this game's out of hand, this game gets a little out of hand. We might need some of those stories.
If it's a 40-point blowout, and Marquette takes care of business.
Yeah. Man.
So, give us a bit of the storyline from what you've seen of what this game is going to be about.
Yeah, so Marquette 18-5. They are 10-2 in the conference, tied for first with Xavier. So I mean, they've had a great season. Butler's not a good team, so we'll see what happens.
We have Yvette coming in, newcomer. Thank you for popping in, Cody. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by.
Yvette, I hope everything's well with you and Joey in the Foster house.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know they're doing some big things going on in that neck of the woods with one of our other teams, the West Virginia Mountaineers, Mommy's team, which is why we support them as well.
Yeah. One other thing I did want to touch on, though, with Marquette is the fact that they in their last two games, in the first half, they were beating DePaul by 1 at the start of the first half, and they were losing to Villanova at the end of the first half.
Yep.
This team is a second-half team, and I think that's because of head coaching with Shaka Smart, his phenomenal adjustments he makes. So look for halftime adjustments in this game if they're not playing well.
That's 1,000% true. Now, if they want to become a true Final Four contender, they got to play 60 minutes worth of basketball.
Yeah.
Or 40 minutes worth of basketball all out if they expect to actually be a true national championship contender. There is other college basketball going on right now, including a program, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 10 years ago, I would have never thought they'd be a basketball powerhouse. But as Cody's describing, Alabama's number 4 in the country after getting blitzkrieged by Oklahoma
last weekend. Yeah, that was a huge upset. I still like Bama right now as my tournament winner.
To win the whole thing?
Because, I mean, at number 1, you have Purdue. And they've showed signs of weakness.
Okay. Marquette gave them trouble earlier in the year.
Yeah, 5-point game. Number 2, I think, is Houston?
Yeah, they're third ranked in the country.
Third,
right
okay.
now.
I need to think you're second.
Yeah, they're coming into Philly tomorrow night, by the way, to play Temple.
And they haven't really beaten anyone.
Here in our palatial estate here in the Philadelphia area.
Why am I blanking on who's number 2?
It's okay.
And I was actually just talking about this with someone on Thursday. AP top 25 basketball. Let's find out who number 2 is. Tennessee. And they just lost to unranked Florida. And they haven't showed great basketball all season. So Bama would be my pick right now. And speaking of Tennessee, Butler got blown out by Tennessee at the start of the year. I think it was like 80-45.
Jeez.
So, Butler 1-5 against ranked teams.
If college basketball worked with a transitive property, that would mean a Marquette blowout win. But it doesn't. And I mean, you can sort of see proof right now on our screen as we're waiting for Marquette to tip off. UConn edging Georgetown. It's now a 6-point lead, but
barely.
Georgetown had the lead.
Yeah, they did.
A horrible Big
They're
East
terrible
team. They're 1-11 in conference.
Yeah, and their only win was against DePaul, I think. So yeah, Flame Legends in the house.
Hey,
Good to see ya.
thank you for stopping by.
Georgetown's coach Patrick Ewing trying to keep his trying to stay alive as head coach.
Yeah, he went into Georgetown as the Bart Starr plan.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, that was when Bart Starr became head coach of the Green Bay Packers, having no head coaching experience whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't think Ewing had any previously. I think he was an NBA assistant.
Yeah, I think so.
But he'd never been a head coach before, and he came in and was asked to rescue the Georgetown program.
Yeah.
Bringing back superstars doesn't make your team intrinsically better. Having a good coach makes you better, and they were hoping that he would learn on the job and be patient with him until Georgetown would get good. They haven't. They're 6-17. They're 1-11. So yeah, they're hurting, and Marquette's going in that building next weekend.
Oh yeah.
We also know a few people ourselves are going to be in that building next weekend as well.
Yeah.
That will be a blast for them. Now, when a university holds a national day, this is the kind of thing where right now Marquette clubs all over the country are gathering.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gathering here in Philadelphia. There's a gathering in New York. Yep. There's a gathering in LA, in Phoenix. Big gatherings in Chicago, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, everyone gathering at the game at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. But the whole country, Marquette fans all get together on this specific day, National Marquette Day, to watch. Jay Moose, sports fan, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I was about to actually talk about that. In the top 25 so far today, we have Virginia Tech beating number 6 Virginia in Blacksburg. Currently with 18 seconds left in the second half, number 13 Iowa State looks like they're going to beat Kansas. They're up 68-53, and we have number 11 Baylor up 4 on Texas Tech, and that Iowa State-Kansas game is a final, so Kansas is going to move down, Iowa State's going to move up.
Oh, that was a titanic game in the Big 12.
Yeah, drama in the Big 12, and we've got some really good games. Well, only 2 left, I think, today. We got Auburn, Tennessee, and Butler Marquette for the ranked. Oh, we do have more. We got
Baylor up on Texas Tech.
Yeah,
Oklahoma State just tipping off against TCU.
And there 3 games, 4 games actually, I look forward to today that are going to be interesting. You look at Miami, Florida, Clemson, 2 ranked teams.
UConn, by the way, just finishing up beating Georgetown.
Yeah, and then Purdue goes on the road to Indiana. They're both ranked. Number 10 Texas goes to number 7 Kansas State, and number 12 Gonzaga at number 18 St. Mary's.
Elias Reynolds,
good to see you.
Popping in. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. How you doing? We are just a smidge from tip-off at Fiserv Forum.
Yep.
The home of soft pretzels and cheese curds and Sobelman's burgers.
Oh, yeah.
For Marquette games, which I miss that cuisine. Sobelman's world-class burgers.
And you got your local spots, and you got your Chick-fil-A, your Auntie Anne's.
Your national chains.
Your national chains.
Yeah, buy local. Better to support the locals.
Which spot had cheese curds? Because Sobelman's didn't.
I forget if they had Sargento. They might have.
Yeah, I think.
But there were cheese curds in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. We are Green Bay Packers fans. We may live in Philadelphia, but we moved from Milwaukee and from Wisconsin. And I worked for the Green Bay Packers radio network for 22 years. So that explains that. And I see you are thinking that Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers will be ending up in Vegas next year.
No. You're going to get Lamar Jackson. The Jets are going to get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's more, to me, it's more probable that Rodgers will be a Jet.
I feel like Lamar is also a good fit in Vegas because Rodgers can turn decent receivers into great receivers.
Mhm.
Lamar needs good receivers to actually, I think, be a contender. Like he needs, because you can't run the ball.
Yeah, I just don't know if the Raiders can offer what the Jets can offer.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I mean, we'll see.
I mean, in terms of draft capital and things like that, I'm not sure they've got that. I mean, apparently, the Jets have thrown out there, according to reports, 2 first-round picks for Rodgers.
The Packers are asking for at least 2.
I mean, that makes total sense. And Jay, with what you're describing, that would be one heck of a Bucks-Warriors final.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen.
If that happens.
The Warriors are 10th in the West right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be a great story.
Yeah, sorry about Brock Purdy's elbow. My guy about a few miles from here, Hassan Reddick, had to knock him out of the game. Sorry.
Man. Yeah, our secondary team, the Eagles, had to take care of it.
Yeah.
There will be, by the way, a Super Bowl stream next week. We're still trying to figure out what that's going to look like.
Yeah.
Because I have to work for KYW News Radio that evening.
Post streams, we can get details down.
Yeah.
Marquette, please don't wear those teal uniforms.
The turquoise, if you will.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
I want to see them in championship blue.
Championship blue.
Day.
Yes, very similar to the blue that you see in the.
Very similar to what you see
flag.
on the screen. That's Marquette blue. By
that is Marquette championship blue.
Well, that's let me rephrase that. That is championship blue. Marquette's current blue they use is slightly different.
For college football, you're a Stanford and Ohio State fan.
Ohio State from the Bay Area?
How's that happen? Can you give us an explanation? Yeah. Would love to see how that happens, because the reasons people become fans of teams are always super interesting.
Yeah.
I always find that fun.
I know some a friend from the Young Guns, Buckeye Mike. He's an OSU guy. He's the only Ohio State fan I see on the college football community that's not just a troll.
Not very cool. Along with our buddy the Toll Road.
Oh yeah, the Toll.
Big Ohio State fan.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
But he's a nice Ohio State fan.
Yeah, I like nice Ohio State fans
because they're good people. Along with Chuck and Sherry.
Oh yeah, Chuck and Sherry.
And with Chuck and Sherry, certainly, absolutely. As you explain, your family are diehard Ohio State fans. Your IRL friends are Ohio State fans. Okay.
Okay, so, let me think.
Now, what happens if they play in a Rose Bowl? I want to say, have they played a Rose Bowl recently, Ohio State and Stanford? I thought Stanford went to a couple Rose Bowls in the last decade.
Hold on. Let's forget about the Rose Bowl. My prediction is that within 10 years, they'll be playing each other in Big Ten play.
That's 10,000% true. We now have the television broadcast on our screen. Milwaukee Brewers TV and radio voice Jeff Levering on the call from Marquette, along with Brian Butch, the former Wisconsin Badger, who actually has been very nice to Marquette during his broadcast. I give the Bucky grad credit. You
know, I think that Jeff should be wearing a royal blue tie today to be neutral between Marquette and Butler.
That would be a smart move. Cody discussing the fact that the Pro Bowl is no longer tackle football, but flag football.
I'm going to be watching tomorrow until it gets not interesting. I'm curious.
I got 2 theories on that. One, absolutely guaranteed reason is because they are trying to avoid injury. You have seen players play at 50%, just not care when they play the tackle version of the game. So they're like, it just doesn't matter. Just play flag football.
I think what we need to do is the NFL throw a whole bunch of money into the Pro Bowl, so then there's actually some incentive to actually try.
But here's the other reason. We're going to get to some of your other comments coming up in a little bit. But here's the other reason I think they're trying this. In 2028, the Summer Olympic Games are going to be in Los Angeles. The International Federation of American Football has been pushing for a version of football to be played in the Olympic Games. There aren't enough countries right now, I think, that would do it, but they've been pushing for it. The rules now at the Olympics state that you have to have an equal number of women and men playing in Olympic sports. if you, for whatever sport you're in, it must be an equal balance. So there has to be a version of football that women can play.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying women can't play tackle football, but I think they want to test touch football to see if it's marketable enough. One, for the NFL zone products down the road in the future. And number two, possibly to make football at least what they call a demonstration sport for LA 28, where they can show off the sport. It may not be a medal sport, but at least they can play it.
I like that idea.
So I think that plays a part in this.
Okay, stayed up on TCU early. TCU's number 15.
Let's see. Who are our college football teams? Well,
Marquette.
Since Marquette football is undefeated since 1960, I worked for the Wisconsin Badgers radio network as well as growing up in Wisconsin. I worked for them for a couple of years. So I am a Badgers fan. And we are in a family where Anonymami upstairs is from the state of West Virginia. Therefore, how do you say it?
Let's go, Mountaineers.
Exactly.
Hold on, I need
So we're fans of both of those teams. Yes, go Marquette. Or maybe you're talking about Philadelphia.
I know, I said I hope the Eagles win like Philly.
Right, I thought so. You're a Giants fan. We have been to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Go check out that vlog. I'll have to find the video for it. We're about to get to tip off here. Marquette in gold.
I think they have, let's see, Omax is starting. I think they've got Omax, Kolek, Jones, Mitchell, and Iguodaro.
And a
court to start.
Navy blue clad Butler Bulldogs.
I like the. I'd rather have baby blue, but I like the gold.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's fair to use on National Marquette Day.
Yeah, it pops.
In and out 3-pointer, and Butler grabs the board.
All right, let's go defense.
Butler has lost their last 4 games by 20 plus. If Marquette plays to its potential today, this is going to be a bloodletting.
Yeah.
Which I have no complaints about.
Butler commits.
There you go.
Butler commits 13 fouls per game.
Deflection number 1 for Marquette and they get the ball.
That's good, yeah. Well, what's the deflection goal per game? 30?
I believe it's 30. And yes, we did watch the World Cup.
USA.
We rooted for USA. After that, I typically root for Italy because I'm a full-blooded Italian.
In the final, I was rooting for France.
Man, a packed Fiserv Forum. I missed that place.
I like the baby blue section in the corner.
Yeah, what they did with the arena is they set up T-shirts where everyone in one section wears gold, another section wears navy, another section wears championship blue.
I don't think they followed that pattern. I think a lot of people just wore what they want to wear.
Sure. Kolek bomb. Nope, not there.
Kolek isn't that guy as a scorer, but he has almost 8 assists per game. He's watch for him to get assists all game. He always does it. Really good there.
Double team on defense.
That's Manny Bates.
You gotta rebound, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Bates, who put that shot up. He is a beast at center. He leads Butler in multiple categories.
As we speak, I'm just trying to find the San Francisco vlog.
Go so.
From our trip out there in 2019 when we went out there for some baseball. Boom! Don't leave me hanging. Awesome.
I was going to leave you hanging.
I appreciate that.
And there go the streamers.
Nice.
I'm currently trying to figure out who hit that shot. I'm thinking it's Kolek? No, I don't know.
I'm about to put in the chat a video from our San Francisco experience from 2019 when we went. That was the 10th day of our 12-day Milwaukee Brewers West Coast road trip. The best travel experience we've ever
that
had.
was clean.
Ooh, well, yeah, just the back bounce pass. Nice drive to the bucket. 5-zip.
Cam Jones.
There you go. Now, I think you're tending to see the fans in the middle just wearing whatever they want to wear and not doing the T-shirts as much.
Yeah.
Because those are the rich alumni who are paying for those seats. They just want to wear their sweaters.
They have their 1977 championship sweaters.
Yes. Which, yeah. That's a walk. That's a walk. Good call, refs. Good call.
To quote the Marquette fans in the student section. Where are you traveling to? Nebraska?
Nice. Today, Shaka Smart wearing the white patterned
White
polo
gray.
shirt. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, ill-advised pass, but Marquette got away with it and went out of bounds off Butler. And the Butler coach, Thad Matta, wearing the pullover jacket, sweatshirt-y kind of a thing. The Butler Bulldog, I give Butler credit what they do with the Bulldog.
The Bulldog is cute.
Yeah, it's rare to say. Oh, nice 3. 8-zip Marquette.
Cam again.
But the Butler Bulldog is one of the most social media savvy mascots. Has a great Twitter account, and it seems like every time the Bulldog comes to Milwaukee, the Bulldog goes to Cops. Cops frozen custard, and just has a ball there. But every time, got to go to Cops. Errant 3, and Marquette snags the board. Also, really appreciate the shoe game with the championship blue sneakers.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
It's
Cam again.
NBA range 3 for Cam, but not there.
Went off a couple guys' hands. And I love how you see some of the Marquette players sitting crisscross applesauce by the scores table, waiting to get in.
15:49 left in the first half, 8-2. Marquette, I guess they're counting that bucket.
Yeah.
And the foul. Now, you've got alumni that are watching this game, not just at these various locales across the United States, but they get Marquette parties together all over the world for this day. Like, I would think you'd have some in, like, Tokyo.
That many Marquette alums internationally?
Sure.
Wow.
Sure. Working in international business. You probably have, like, a party in Rome, of course, with the Jesuits being located there. The order of priests that run Marquette University. And yeah, it's like, what, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock Rome time, something like that. I think 8 o'clock Rome time.
Not too bad.
Seriously, if I was ever named Pope, I would have to have it in my contract that I'd get satellite live for every Marquette game. And especially with daytime games, it'd be nighttime in the Vatican. So, yeah, I'd absolutely have to watch. Or if I got a job where a family moved to Rome and I worked for the church in Rome or something. Man, but I would miss Packers games. But there is a Packers bar in Rome.
You just have some late nights.
I would have some late nights. Like Sunday Night Football, I think if that was to... Every kickoff would be at 1:20 in the morning Monday. I would have no energy going into the office the next day. Man, they're showing the ad for the Big East tournament.
Woohoo!
I can't. Someday we got to get to that.
Make sure you have absolutely no contact with any of the lawyers that they banned from MSG.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, MSG has some interesting fan rules. Like apparently aren't they doing like video surveillance to make sure that fans who've been kicked out and never get a chance to come back?
That and anyone who works for the law firms that have like sued MSG or any that's worked against them, they aren't allowed in either. And they have facial recognition with that.
James Dolan, who runs MSG and the Knicks and all that, isn't it a little bit petty?
There's a possible district attorney case in New York because of that.
And I don't mean Richard Petty. Man. What a hire Marquette had by picking up Shaka Smart. Yeah. What a hire.
If Marquette picks up their game in these next, including this one, 11, including the Big East tournament, I think if they keep playing well, this team could make a deep run into the tournament.
Easily. You're talking At least Sweet 16.
Yeah, at least. I mean, I wouldn't doubt an Elite Eight if they pick up the performance.
And I love this team's balance. That's another reason why they're winning so many games, because you have so many players who are weapons. They have 6 guys who've led games in scoring. They have 5 guys averaging double figures this year.
Yeah, Jaden Taylor at the line, and he hit his shot, so it's 8-3 Marquette now. Go Tyler.
Tyler Kolek,
And
one-hander, just driving to the lane. Nobody stopping him. The man is a creator for so many others. Sometimes he'll create for himself offensively.
Marquette's got, looks like, Ben Gold from New Zealand in the game.
Oi!
They've got Omex Prosper, Kolek, and
There are similarities between the Australian and New Zealand accent.
Is that... Oh, Chase Ross is in the game. I was trying to figure out who the 5th guy was.
The shrimp on the barbie.
And they also have Joplin.
Vegemite sandwich. 10-3 Marquette.
All right, let's go, guys.
Am I embarrassing you?
I don't care. I'm used to it.
I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it. Man.
Get it back, Omax. Get it back.
Defense. Butler trying to play Marquette's own style of basketball.
Yeah.
They play hard. They're not a great team. Oh, nice 3.
That's Chase Ross.
Nice 3. 13-3.
Look at his swagger. He's putting his head up and down with his dreadlocks. Like, yeah, I'm the man.
I think Marquette has led the Big East in dreadlocks over the past few years. I mean,
Yeah.
back to at least Jay Crowder, if not before.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Double team on. Is
Nice.
that Bates there? Yeah.
Oh, but an open 3. I
Brick.
missed it.
Bates, number 15, is... He's the guy that if they can defend him, I think they'll be good.
14-12 last first half. Marquette ahead.
Almost
13-3.
turnover.
Oh,
Butler
man.
has it.
Yeah, that's turnover. Again, Butler plays hard. They're not as talented, but they play their rear ends off. Except they're prone for making mistakes like that.
Good job, Chase.
Now, why is it that you dribble up the ball against a double team and stop when you get into the corner when you get to the front court? Because that is like asking for a turnover to happen. Didn't, but
Yeah.
you're asking for it to happen. All right.
Omax.
Boom!
He swished it.
Man, he hit that thing from Cudahy. Trying to remember all my Milwaukee geography.
Oliver
Actually-
Maxon's Prosper.
No, that's now an east-west court, so he would have hit that from Shorewood. Okay.
Yeah, it is an East West court.
Yeah.
I think so.
It is. It is, with the way that they rebuilt the arena. Or that they built the arena, because the Bradley Center was north-south.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah, I missed everything, and it was the end of the shot clock, so shot clock violation more than anything.
Look at that 3.
Oh, just unstoppable when you can take the step back
and
3
then
too.
the steal. Chase is having a nice game for himself so far.
I someday want to take you to Butler, though, for a game. Butler, Hinkle Fieldhouse is one of the all-time great spots to watch a basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
It is like, it might be more than 100 years old now.
David, no.
Nope. I mean, it's this old, mega-sized, like overgrown high school gym that you can hear the history of basketball in that place.
Kind of like the Palestra.
Very similar, but bigger. And Butler
Jaden
answering
Taylor.
with a 3. 16-6.
He's tied for the steals leader, but so it seems like he's a big defensive
Who are you
guy.
passing to?
Good question. Come on, Oso, be better.
Yeah, please. Please. But you make up for it on the defensive side of the court.
Why does Oso look like a young Giannis?
boyish face, tall,
skinny.
but he has more hair.
True, he does.
And he doesn't have the penchant for Culver's. Yeah, I love it.
And all he didn't, and all Giannis said when he was a rookie was Oreos. So,
I mean, I remember he was very enamored by the idea of smoothies. He never had them before. So he's graduated from smoothies. So he graduated from Oreos to smoothies to Chick-fil-A to Culver's.
good job, Giannis.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we've actually played a lot of teams.
Go ahead, give him the list.
Yeah. So we're actually 18-5 with a 10-2 conference record, and one of the best conferences in all of basketball. And we're 3-3 against ranked teams. We've beaten teams like Providence. We've beaten someone called UConn. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they're number 24 ranked. And we beat number 11 Baylor. How about that? And
we gave Purdue number 1 ranked in the country all that they can handle.
And our other losses against ranked teams came against
Xavier,
and
they lost once to Providence.
Yeah,
they've gone 1-1 against Providence. So that is they're playing a loaded schedule and they know how to win.
Bet, what do you think about Tommy Reese being your offensive coordinator? That was yelling at me to go to bed because I had a chemistry test last night in Hi Guys chat.
Nice.
He was telling me I need to go to bed because I need to study for my chemistry test.
Yeah. Did you ever build that volcano?
In third grade, I did.
That's true. That is correct. Thank you for reminding me. So no need to keep asking about a volcano. Next is to actually figure out thermonuclear energy. That'll be his next class.
Yeah.
No. But yeah.
That's a big Dorito.
That is
Oh, it's not a big Dorito. It's a protein
it's a Quest chip. But it doesn't have real cheese, which for somebody in Wisconsin is critical.
That's an off-brand Cheez-It. That's all that is. It's off-brand Doritos and off-brand Cheez-Its.
It's also healthier. It's a high protein cheese.
What's the point of making a snack food healthy? It's a snack.
Because we need to be healthier.
Okay, well then eat more salad.
But if you can eat healthier with snacks too, it doubles it up. You cutting your grass yet? You've been at it since 4 a.m. He's cutting our grass in the spring. You're cutting our grass.
How would I actually make it there? It's like 5 degrees. It's really cold here.
It's balmy for right now. It's
not.
26.
No,
it's balmy.
Oh, Ballard's in the house. What's up, Ballard?
Hey, Ballard. How are you? Yeah, it is a balmy 26 degrees here in Philadelphia.
Both of our viewers are Bama fans.
Excellent.
We've had 3 Bama fans in here.
Excellent. It is not out of the question that our team and their team could meet in the NCAA tournament. Not going to predict victory, but it's not out of the question.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say something. If Marquette played Purdue again in the tournament,
we beat them.
I take Marquette.
Nice. Because
at the start of the year, we were not anywhere near the team we are today.
And we've grown dramatically.
But I'm in a t-shirt.
Dang straight.
I'm in a t-shirt and athletic pants. Close enough.
Dang straight.
So Fab Mata, he was the coach in the early 2000s for Butler, and then came back.
Yep.
So I thought it was interesting.
It was Butler that went to Ohio State and came back home.
Yeah.
In Indianapolis, the home of the breaded pork tenderloin sandwich.
Huh.
That's their traditional item. Nothing near as good as what we have here in Philly, but still good.
I was craving a cheesesteak earlier. Little chicken cheesesteak action.
Yeah. Lost ball. He recovered it for Butler.
Marquette playing physical as always.
Yeah, my shirt is matching the color scheme of the day. There's not as much championship blue today. 16-8 Marquette now for Butler.
I have the gold. I have a baby blue hat, but I do have the gold, the navy blue
Excellent.
t-shirt.
Excellent. Now, does Bama have an alternate color besides the crimson and the white?
For football or basketball?
Anything.
Not football. I don't know basketball.
I mean, do they have like an alternate color of black or like gray or something?
Yeah, fair.
Okay, fair being
What are you saying about
being different on
Reese?
Tommy Reese.
Yeah.
Need to see him call games. Well, it's like Alabama is like the step job in between college football and the NFL.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a graduate work. Gray would be an awesome color for the Crimson Tide, and it is just crimson and white. There's tradition with that. I get it.
Yeah.
I see that. But like with Marquette,
we have too many jerseys.
We have some outstanding
and we have some
jerseys. And colors.
We have
one terrible jersey.
No, okay, so we have white, we have charcoal gray, we have black, we have turquoise, we have baby blue, we have gold, we have navy blue, and
I think that's it.
7.
Yeah, 7 is too many.
Get rid of the turquoise, black, and charcoal.
Yeah.
I think we could have. I would be okay with white, baby blue, gold, and navy, and I would actually like to see us add a royal blue.
I was just about to say a 1980s Doc Rivers era royal blue would be outstanding because they went to royal blue in the 80s with when Hank Raymond was the coach. They had Doc Rivers. They had who were some of the other stars that they had at the time, like Mandy Johnson, Kerry Trotter, Walter Downing. The not so star like Tom Copa. Marquette up 16-8 at the 10-minute mark. They're playing some serious defense. Oh, beautiful lead pass, but you guys got to be there.
Also, so Iguodaro needs to stop fouling. We are sponsored by Jordan.
Marquette is sponsored by Jordan,
which is a Nike brand. And
Oregon sort of taught everyone that it literally is a recruiting tool to have so many different quote unquote outfits for your team. But Oregon learned it from Marquette in the 1970s. It's like every year, Al McGuire would almost every year would change up the uniforms and would let the players design them. And they had some wacky, crazy uniform designs that turned out to be a recruiting tool because it sort of let the players know they have a say in what they're going to look like when they're on the court.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to play the way Al McGuire taught them to play, but the other aspects of their life in the game, they can just be themselves. Turnover. This is what I keep talking about with Marquette. Them being a first half team, and now it's a 6-point game after it was, 12 zip.
Well, they're a second half team, really.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to play a full 40 minutes if you want to win in the NCAA tournament.
Get the shot.
You don't, they're going to beat you.
Foul.
And that's the concern I have as they keep moving towards March of the tournaments coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, that championship blue sweatshirt. Oh, man. I've got one of those upstairs.
Really?
I just rarely use it.
Do you still have that D-Way jersey?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I do. I'll have to get in better shape and pull it out sometime. Yeah, but I want to someday get a Butch Lee jersey, Marquette throwback.
Yeah.
Love that championship blue.
Go, Max.
Oh, nice pass underneath, but you gotta do something with it.
Come on, Steve. You don't turn that over.
They're just making too many mistakes on the offensive end. I mean, they're making up for it on defense, and just until you let a guy like that wide open to hit a 3, that's 16-13. Man,
come on, gotta play better.
It's frustrating.
All right. Well, as they take a timeout, I'll be right back.
Okay. Again, this is National Marquette Day. This is a day where
we have to win.
Not just we have to win, but where the entire Marquette alumni base all celebrates the fact that they came from the special place. For you guys who go to Alabama, there's something special about what makes Alabama what it is. Of course, people will say college football for obvious reasons, but there's more to it. Same thing for me at Marquette. That's where I went to school. And it is a place unlike any on earth that I've ever seen that has the energy of a college campus, but that cares about people the way that they do. And it's like you can sense, and they teach the Catholic faith, but it's like they live it in a very down-to-earth human way, kind way, an engaging way. And they teach people to live beyond just the norm and getting a paycheck and having a family. It's about greater values and about compassion and greater responsibility for each other. And you get that sense in everything at that place. And you feel it. It's there. It's a warmth. It's a genuineness. It's Midwest nice. And it was voted the top Catholic party school in America. So it's like a very unassuming, relaxed sense of personal mission, if you will, that it puts within you. And that's why it's so special. And even my words aren't enough to describe what makes Marquette special. So that's why it means more to Marquette grads than I think a lot of colleges, alma maters do. And that's why we celebrate this place with our own yearly day. I'm sure other schools do similar. But you've got alumni groups from around the world all gathering, watching this game together, specifically on this day. Very specifically on this day. And I've successfully talked through the timeout as the kid took care of his.
Good.
So I just gave the heartfelt speech on why Marquette is such a special place. It is.
It is.
It is very special. When was the last time we were we on the campus when we went back to Milwaukee this past year?
We drove past it.
We drove past it, but we didn't spend much time there.
We were Wisconsin Ave.
That Plato was Pop's teacher. We actually have a class called Logic at Marquette. It is the first class that you take when you take philosophy classes at Marquette. And when I was there, we took 4 semesters of philosophy, which, again, it teaches you to think. It teaches you how important it is to think for yourself and not just take in what everyone forces down your throat when it comes to this is how you should think. No, it teaches you to be an independent thinker, which I love about that place. 16-13 Marquette, 8-11 left, first half. Ooh. Tough drive, but he got it to go.
Let's go, Stevie.
Nice.
Bless your heart.
My wife and Anna Mommy would appreciate that.
No, she wouldn't. That's an insult.
Oh, man. Still, she'd appreciate it. Yeah. Marquette's never played Alabama. They never did in football, I don't think.
Maybe.
They would have trounced us.
Hold on. Let's go to the
Bama would have trounced us in football.
Let's go to sportsreference.com. Or
I mean, and I know Bryant would have been there only in the very, very late vestiges of the existence of Marquette football before it died in 1960.
I will
drive to the lane again. There you go, Joplin, 20-13.
They have never played Alabama.
They've never played Alabama.
We
will never lose to Alabama.
Woo!
We will stay undefeated our whole life to Alabama football.
I do want to mention
Steal, nice.
We do have a winning record against Kansas State, Big 12 champs. So
banged underneath of the foul.
Max. Oliver Maxence Prosper. I think he's Canadian.
They've historically recruited well from Ontario. For whatever reason, they've recruited very well from Ontario.
Yeah, that's why I know where he's from. He is from
Marquette don't want no smoke. Come get some, LOL. Hey, As St. Ignatius, the founder of the Jesuits, said, "Go forth and set the world on fire." We make the smoke.
He is from Quebec, Montreal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and he apparently is a transfer from Clemson.
Wow.
So,
Okay. There will be some very interesting Big East basketball later. I see Nova Creighton coming up tonight.
So mid-team versus mid-team. Ballard, I don't know if Ballard still does work at a grocery store, but
man, 21-13 Marquette.
Ballard did work at a grocery store. I know that.
And just a promo for coming up next weekend. There will be a Super Bowl stream. It's going to be you and other guests.
Yeah, we will figure out how we are doing that.
Well, I am working with KYW News Radio at night.
And that's gonna be.
That's on Ross.
Who got that bucket? Jalen Thomas.
I don't think we counted it though.
Mike Price.
Oh, you mean the former football coach at Illinois? If it was football, yeah, they'd hang 90 at Marquette. Yeah. There's the bucket for Butler. 15 now, 21-15.
That is
former football coach at Illinois and Washington State.
Oh, that guy who's just scored. He has a fun name. Ali.
Ali.
A-L-I.
Any relation to Dwayne?
Or Bobo.
23-15.
Son of what was his name? Monte Ball?
Monte Ball?
Yeah, Monte Ball. I think that was
the former Wisconsin Badgers running back?
No. The Manute Bowl.
Oh, that bowl. Okay.
Yeah, Manute Bowl. I think it's his son.
Nice.
Bowl.
Rebound from Marquette. Yeah, you're discussing the former Bama basketball coach. Tell me what Bama's won in terms of basketball hardware. What hardware do they have?
We got a ring.
Now we got a championship ring. Been to 3 Final Fours.
3.
Top of the key, just off the top of the key. Shooting just barely off the top of the key is usually a recipe for a miss.
Well, he made up for it.
Yep, they got the steal.
Joplin.
Oh, side 3 off the front rim. Great rebound. Oh, come on, Max. Gotta put that away.
Come on. Oh, Max.
Gotta put that away.
So, 23-15, 4:53. This game's moving quick.
That it has. Oh, that always peaking at Christmas. Oh, man. And it's a slide down.
And then losing to Oklahoma.
Yeah, man, they left that wide open. I mean, he was standing wide open in like Oak Creek.
Marquette doesn't play defense in the first
and
half.
They had like no one on him. All the defenders were in like Brown Deer and Bateside.
They play good. Marquette plays good offense. They just don't play defense in the first half, and then coach tells them to play defense, and they finally do.
They've only allowed 18 points in the first half so far with 4:18 left. So they play good defense. They just had a penchant for here and there allowing for uncovered wide open shooters.
Cam Jones, Stevie Mitchell, and the New Zealander Ben Golder in the game.
Shrimp and the Bobby. I'm just gonna say that all day long. Shrimp and the Bobby.
So it's gonna be Omax, Cam, Ross,
meat
Mitchell,
pies,
and Gold. Oh, let's go.
Kangaroo pie. There actually is kangaroo pie. It's at a restaurant in Kansas City. We'll have to look it up when we go to see the
I don't want to eat the kangaroo.
Yeah, right down the middle.
What a day he's had.
I mean, Ross had like no one in the lane to stop him. It's like parting the Red Sea. I mean, he's just right down Wisconsin Avenue.
We need like in the bottom corner. We need a Bible reference calendar. Since Marquette is a Catholic school.
Absolutely. Now I've got to think of all these biblical references for the game.
Brick.
Let's see.
Let's go, Cam. Good rebound.
Yeah, Butler's foundation made of sand. It gets 2. Oh, bad 3-point shot. Ill-advised. Ill-advised. 25-18, Marquette up. Oh, you left the guy wide open because of the shot fake. Wide open. Jiminy Christmas. That's just bad. I mean, look, he's just standing there. There's no one guarding the dude on that possession. But that drive by Ross. I mean, no one paying attention. And then the guys who try to come over and help are just like, yeah, he's going to dunk the thing. Just let him do it. Whatever. Let him do it. Let him do it. Man, I want to show you real quick. How cool someone came up with one of the greatest college football jersey designs I'd ever seen. This came from a guy named Dave Boyd.
Yeah, Dave Boyd. On Behance.
An art student who came up with this design for a Marquette football jersey foursome.
I'm not a big fan of the 4th. I'd rather have a gold uni.
Let's see, which is it? There it is. And we'll show off here what it looks like. There it is. Right there. You have 4 jerseys. You've got sort of a light navy or like a royal. You've got the white. You got the championship blue. And then you have the 1970 Marquette basketball throwback tribute white.
Yeah.
Just perfect if they ever went back to college football, in which case they would have to play a yearly game against Notre Dame.
Chicago
Sports Network to watch.
How you doing, Rockley?
Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you. Pops, are you done writing a 40-page paper on water down yet? Man, I'm not the one in school right now, but maybe someday I'll go for a master's degree. Who knows? Who knows? But
Marquette up 25-23-02.
Just a great jersey design. I'm picturing them like wearing the championship blue, going up against Bama in the college football playoff, them wearing the crimson. Just perfect. Just perfect. Never happened because they're never going to play football again. But just perfect. Man, you got Xavier St. John's today as well. Oh, is that the second game of that Madison Square Garden doubleheader they're doing today? Man, it's been a slow-paced game in terms of scoring, but not in terms of action.
Yeah, it's been moving.
A ton of turnovers, just like dirty, get your hands dirty kind of basketball.
Yeah. It's
not pretty, but it's exciting. It's energetic. It's emotional.
Yeah.
Shaka Smart basketball.
It is. I think that's the perfect way to put it. So now we are back with 2:59 left. All right, let's get this offense moving, Marquette. Oso's back in the game.
Marquette running sort of a...
And he turns it over.
Yeah.
Again. Third turnover of the game.
Had a shot blocked before he can get out of his hands. And again, you've seen a lot. You've seen a lot of overplaying by Marquette to try and cause turnovers and cause off-balance shots like that one where they can then snag the rebound. 2.5 left in the first. 25-20 Marquette.
Let's go, Stevie.
Turnovers already.
Ooh.
18 combined turnovers in the first half.
They got to get some rebounds.
And this has not been pretty basketball. But
Marquette plays tough.
Yeah, they play sloppy Joe basketball, which is also a Chris Farley reference, one of their alumni. from Saturday Night Live.
And
Ball tipped
Marquette
out.
Ball.
That should be Butler's ball. I hate saying this. Oh, man. The kid's been nailing math. Dude, the kid has been nailing math class. He's been rocking it. You tell me he's trying out math and social studies.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that I saw my math grade.
Okay.
I'll have to tell it to you after the stream.
Okay.
Here, I'll just put it on. That's it.
Oh, so it's a D. No, he did really well. I'll just say that. He did really well with it.
Oh, Coach Magic is in the house.
Hey, yes. God rest Chris Farley's soul.
3.
Yeah.
Almost rebounded by Marquette.
Maybe the most famous alumnus this side of Dwayne Wade at Marquette University. Technically, he didn't even get his degree. He left early for the NBA, which I can understand. Man. 98-year grounded. Only thing being grounded around here is beef. 1:30 left before halftime. No, but of course, the movie Tommy Boy, Chris Farley wearing his Marquette rugby sweatshirt, proud of his alma mater. Nice steal.
I have a question. Why was the ref, when he was showing that it was Butler ball, he did this? He didn't go like that. He went, and he just did a little dance move going down the floor.
Well, what's Fox's dance competition? Don't they have a dance competition on their network? Who's trying after that? Man, because I know they're the Masked Singer, but
he was doing some disco moves.
Yeah, Marquette won during the disco era. That was when they won the national title.
Oh, great!
Oh, what a block!
Is that Chase again? Yeah, that's Chase Ross. He's having
40 seconds and change left first half. Up 5.
He is having
beautiful ball movement for Kolek. There you go. Butler bought the refs.
We haven't heard much from Kolek today.
No.
So time running out. 20 seconds left. Marquette up 7.
Yeah, that Butler's going to have a 1 second clock differential between shot and game clock in this first half. Come on, Shaka, get off the court. Get off the court. Don't get teed up, dude. Oh steal!
Kolek!
4, 3, and he's fouled.
All right, well,
4 seconds
they'll
left.
go to the line.
Ooh, little bad blood.
A little heated.
A little mad.
Kolek chirping.
He's talking to the refs. Refs asking him about best place to find craft beer here in Milwaukee. And Kolek isn't of age yet, so he can't give them any answers. Let's see the replay.
Yeah, he's not a senior. I think he's a junior.
Oh, yeah. He got bumped pretty well a couple times by Ali. No relation to the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Almost ran into the cheer squad. And the camera guy. Oh, he did
run into the camera guy. The camera human. Ali, I don't think has any relation to Muhammad Ali. To my knowledge, at least. Oh, by the way, happy belated birthday, Muhammad Ali. That was last month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And for that reason, we're going to give you some little halftime entertainment. For you to enjoy. That was our visit to Muhammad Ali's training camp up in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania.
And good.
Just an amazing experience, kid. And what were we wearing that day? Marquette stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We have an official review.
Okay. That
talking.
Solomon's burgers are better than AJ Bomb. Oh, Ali, after he pushed him, slapped him on the shoulder.
So are we reviewing a flagrant here?
I think so. And at no point was Kolek going after Ali. He was going after the refs to call it. Maybe in football.
The fake. No, that was the fake high school. Yeah, the fake high school. I think Marquette has had more points per game than Bishop Sycamore.
Ali gets the flagrant foul. And Marquette High, by the way, which is where I went, the prep school right near the university, they've had a loaded football program for years. Yep, around the free throw. They've won a lot of state championships. The well-coiffed Kolek at the line. It's his second.
2 for 2.
And Marquette gets the ball to end the first half if they want it with 4 seconds left. 29-20, the margin of the moment.
I want the ball in Chase Ross's hands. They gave
it,
and he hit it. And
in the first half that way, my friends.
And I think there's gonna be. Are they gonna send it to the half? Or are they gonna say that there's like 0.2 seconds?
They're going to the half.
Okay.
32-20.
Woo! Cam Jones, Marquette scoring leader.
Tell that to Bishop Sycamore.
Bishop Sycamore hasn't won NCAA basketball title. I can guarantee you that.
And Ali had no clue where the ball was as he was face guarding the shooter and just let the ball go right there. I mean, just taking advantage of bad defense.
Look at that fire.
Oh, man.
That's what Marquette's been on these last
go
couple
forth
seconds.
And set the world on fire. St. Ignatius. If I was running the Marquette football program, you know how you have the play like a champion sign? You've heard this 10,000 times.
I hear this 10 times a day.
No, you don't. But you've heard
Close enough.
You've heard it before. That's what I put on the sign. St. Ignatius' quote, "Go forth and set the world on fire." Did I just not sing it like a country or soul singer? I think I did. Set the world on fire.
I was listening to some Pop's music yesterday.
Ooh.
I was listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Nice. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Okay, that's enough. I'll be right back, actually.
Okay.
Let's get something.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. Be right back.
All right, you mind if I on your computer I pull up the stats?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I'm not going to share it. I just want to see it. Okay, so currently, first, before we do that, let's take a look around college basketball and look at the college scoreboard today. And we appreciate our everyone over at ESPN for giving us all these. So let's pull it up. Keep loading. Let's go. Okay, we're good. So it seems like number 11 Baylor is going to beat Texas Tech. 87-57 is the score with less than a minute left in that one. NC State is going to beat Georgia Tech 69-64. 22 seconds left in that. Vandy beats Ole Miss 74-69, or at least they're barely holding on at the half. Tennessee is up 23-19. Oklahoma State up 43-29 over number 15 TCU. That's at the half there. At the half, Florida State leads Louisville 45-36. We have a lot of games at the half. I'm scrolling through all of them here. And with 9:15 left in the first, we've got Iowa leading Illinois 23-18. Upcoming games that are notable. We talked about it earlier. Number 23, Miami on the road at number 20, Clemson. Arkansas, South Carolina. Number 1, Purdue heading to Bloomington to take on the number 21 Hoosiers. Number 4, Bama on the road in Baton Rouge, taking on LSU. Texas heads up to Manhattan, Kansas to take on the Wildcats of K-State. And we've got at 5 p.m., number 16 Xavier hosting St. John's at the Cintas Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. We got Boston College Syracuse in Chestnut Hill. Missouri, Mississippi State in Starkville. Washington State goes to UCLA. The big game of the night, UNC Duke. Neither team's ranked for the first time in a while. That's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Nova Creighton. That's at 7:30 Eastern. Oklahoma heads to Morgantown, West Virginia. They've been pretty hot recently. They're 13-9. Oklahoma 12-10. That'll be a good game. Let's see if there's any other notable games. Georgia A&M, Florida, Kentucky, Maryland, Minnesota, Oregon State on the road at number 5, Arizona, Washington, USC, Oregon, Arizona State, and the one late game on ESPN, 10:30 Eastern, Gonzaga, number 12, against number 18, St. Mary's in Moraga, California. That'll be a good one. Those Vandy and NC State games, those are both finals. Virginia Tech knocked off number 6 Virginia earlier, 74-68. They stormed the court. Iowa State, number 13, took down number 8 Kansas. Number 24 UConn beating Georgetown. Cincinnati took down UCF. Rutgers over Michigan State. And Wake Forest over Notre Dame in a blowout there. At the half, Marquette leads Butler 32-20. I think it is. Let's make sure I have the right score. Yes, 32-20. And that's what we're watching here. So let's look at the box score here. Check out some stats. For of you watching, make sure to continue to be here. And yeah. So, in the box score, points wise, leading Butler is Jaden Taylor with 8. And he's 1 from 3, or 3 from 8 from the field. He leads the Bulldogs. On the Marquette side of things, we have Cam Jones leading the team with 8. He's 3 from 6. Omax Prosper with 7. Chase Ross with 5. Ali has 5 on the Butler side of things. So, yeah. Marquette was favored by 15, according to Caesars Sportsbook. So, we'll see how that goes. Let's check out our YouTube poll on the day. And let's make sure this is on mute as well. Where's the mute button on this? Give us a second. Give me a second here, folks. Hopefully this will be muted. There we go.
Bad plastic.
So 56% of you in the poll say Marquette 18-5 is going to win. And we have 19% saying Butler's going to win. 25 say go Pack go.
Be back on in a sec.
Okay. I hit the wrong button. And I am going to do something very quickly here. About it. Okay, we're back. So yeah. I just went through the scores of Power 5 games and looked at the box score. Oklahoma State is beating TCU pretty good right now, and TCU's ranked.
Man,
Yeah.
upsets happen any day. Be careful.
Bet says professional. Oh man.
Professional what?
Oh, because I turned off the camera for a second. That's what he's speaking of. Yeah. So yeah.
While mommy's listening to country music upstairs.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. I was asking her who she was listening to.
A little Ashley McBride.
Earlier she was listening to forget her name. L King.
L King is awesome.
I don't know who that is.
But wouldn't call it country at all. more like roots rock.
Okay.
Oklahoma
Oklahoma plays West Virginia.
Ooh.
Tonight in Morgantown. That says TCU would never recover. Oh, I feel bad.
TCU gave us trouble back in the old Conference USA days.
Oh yeah.
Wally Zerbiak with the pink.
Wally Zerbiak, what a name.
Wally Zerbiak.
Yes.
Zerbiak. It's like a character in like an evil character in Superman or something.
Let's do a new poll question.
Against former CBA, sitting next to former CBA Connecticut Pride player Donnie Marshall.
Nice. Uniforms today.
Okay.
Trying to put this poll up. Dark blue email. Give me 30 seconds. Dang it. Oh, there, that works.
He's not paying attention, folks.
No, I know you're there. I'm
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Oh, you're funny. I'm trying to put
all the times he bunny eared me. Buddy.
I'm trying to put up a new poll. Butler about who has the better jersey. And yeah.
We have our highest viewership of the entire stream.
Hey everybody. Yellow. Well, they'll like the jersey question I'm putting out.
Excellent.
Yellow emoji, and I need to get the yellow circle.
He's surfing for emojis, people.
I am.
He's surfing for emojis.
I was doing that earlier too because I was trying to get the emojis for the dogs and eagles.
Okay.
There we go. Who's the better uniforms? Butler.
Don't be a cat, be a dog.
No, be a cat today.
Well, be a bird.
Yeah.
Don't be a cat, be a dog.
Well, someone hates Marquette. They put Butler's navy blue uniforms. I was looking for a navy, and all I could find was royal.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Takeaways from the first half.
Marquette's playing good basketball.
It's ugly basketball, but it's the good ugly.
They can improve a little bit.
By far. But it's all right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put. We got Joey's in the house.
Joey's in. Does anyone know where I can find a Mountaineer fan that has a channel?
Here.
We qualify for that. We're doing the other blue and gold team today.
Gold and blue dude. Mountaineer Paul talks football. Cruz's Corner. Country Roads webcast. Dannyology.
And by the way, we were at the game when Marquette coach Buzz Williams danced on the logo. And we were up in the last row of the West Virginia Coliseum that night as that was happening. We weren't paying any attention. We were just singing Country Roads like crazy, even as I was wearing my Marquette stuff. Happy Ho Day! Hey, we got a Hoya. Go Pack, go.
Oh, yeah.
We were up in the upper deck, or not the upper deck, but the last row, screaming out Country Roads like everybody else was in the arena because it's a cool song, even if you're the enemy team that day. you still got to do it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
country roads.
It is country roads, Sean.
And we were all happy and everything. And I'm taking like pictures wearing my Marquette stuff with you and your Marquette stuff and your quote unquote auntie who was with us in the arena wearing Marquette stuff, and your mommy and all her family wearing WVU stuff. And some fan was just getting on me the moment he saw me wearing Marquette. And I didn't get it at first. And then the next day, I'm reading the newspaper article about what happened. I'm like, what? What did you do, Buzz Williams?
Oh, yeah.
Dancing on the logo after you beat West Virginia during country roads. And then, like, the West Virginia student section was throwing stuff at him. I mean, throwing beers at him, hitting Bill Raftery in the head.
Speaking of West Virginia basketball, we mentioned before you came in, Joey, that they're playing Oklahoma. What do you think about that game tonight?
And but this is the more important question: will anyone get pitch knuckled? Man,
I mean,
when you can use pitch knuckle as a verb, the former WVU star Kevin Pittsnockle.
WVU 13-9, Oklahoma 12-10.
Yes. Yes.
ESPN has a good lineup of games. They have UNC Duke and St. Mary's Gonzaga tonight.
Nice.
Back to back.
Nice.
Not back to back. There's a game between. I forget which though.
10,000% agreed, Joey. 10,000% agreed.
And also, if you're just joining us, we will be live for the Super Bowl. At least I will, and
I'll be working for KYW News Radio that night, so watch our digital coverage as you watch the game and watch the stream here.
WVU will win by, I think it'll be
by a
close.
touchdown. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, and I still remember I was working at WTMJ Radio back in Milwaukee at the time, and afterward, I wrote this column about what happened, and it was like saying, hey people, this was just an overreaction to a mistake, and it was like these universities are really both fine institutions. Let's get rid of the stereotypes that we have of both and recognize they're both good places and respect each other and move on. And I actually remember getting letters from both Marquette's and West Virginia's marketing director saying, thank you. You get us. And it's like, I may have been the only journalist in the building who got both because I went to Marquette and I'm married to a Mountaineer.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was the only one who could understand both sides of the argument here.
Yeah.
I just saw a replay. One of our guys tried to kick a pass. like high karate kick a pass out of the way to try and block it. Whoops. Ooh. 23 Marquette deflections in the first half alone.
9 assists, 11 forced turnovers.
That's what's keeping them in the lead when they're not playing as well offensively, because they're stinking at the joint offensively today.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to 32 with a late run as they start the second half. Man. And you're letting the guy wide open again for a dunk. Again, these lapses.
That's Manny Bates.
These lapses on defense. Just, you can't do that and beat the best teams in the country. You can beat Butler. You can't do that against Purdue or Bama.
Butler ball.
Or even Xavier when they have their rematch coming up.
Oh, yeah. It's in a couple weeks.
That is going to be monstrous.
In Milwaukee.
Yes. That will probably decide the Big East regular season title.
Yeah, probably.
If these teams stay on their pace, that will decide the Big East regular season title. I mean, that's the kind of game I wish I could fly back to Milwaukee for.
Yeah.
It was so crazy, too. Marquette's midweek game. Who did they beat earlier this week?
Nova.
Yeah, that's right. Tickets for that game on StubHub were $3. Tickets to this game on StubHub, more than 100. Because it's a weekend game.
It's National Marquette Day.
Yes. Joey says, I don't think you'll have any trouble with as you later correct with OU, but not understanding the team. Great one week, very bad the next, hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
That's the majority of college basketball,
Yeah,
especially midseason.
The top 25, though, I mean, top 25 hasn't even been that consistent. The Big East has been pretty consistent. I mean, you don't see that many bad teams beating good teams in the Big East.
And at the game right now, they're showing the advertisement for Giannis's favorite Butterburger now, Culver's. Ooh, wide open three from the corner. 35-25, Marquette, 18-19 left. Culver's needs to expand east.
Oh, I could use some Culvers.
Wawa is expanding west. They're going to Indiana and Ohio.
I want if we could even get a Culver's like an hour away from here, I would.
Get it weekly.
I mean, I would go weekly.
They banked a three. They freaking went to U.S. Bank and banked a three.
That's Simas Lucusios.
The guy hit it from Franklin, from Racine. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
And he went to the bank to do it. That's just bad. All right, there you go.
Caught him moving.
Blocking foul on Taylor. Man, just bad. Yeah, we're still see the replay. We're seeing the ball movement. Leaving wide open for these threes from the side. Just can't do that. 35-28 Marquette.
Kolek.
17 and a half. That was a contested three and a bad shot by Kolek. Bad shot selection. Happy Hodag. You wish you could have Culver delivered to us in Philly. Please. Please. But we did take you last week to the best cheese curd spot we found in Philly so far.
Yeah, I wish we would have gotten like 5 orders.
The
day,
Bud and Maryland's.
Like literally, I think probably every other day I'll at some point say I can go for some cheese curds, or I can go for some Culvers.
This is where we went for cheese curds last weekend. A Wisconsin-owned restaurant in Center City, Philadelphia.
Wow.
Outstanding restaurant. In fact, the owner is from Fond du Lac.
Nice.
The owner and chef is from Fond du Lac. World-class cooking.
I'll be back in a minute.
35-28 Marquette. 16-35 left in this contest. Marquette up a touchdown. Yeah, they're running a different kind of zone here. Interesting kind of zone defense they're using. Good, they're contesting threes. Making them shoot off balance shots. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh! Wide open! Just a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. Stevie Mitchell just given a perfect pass. Just perfect. Iguodaro to Mitchell. Just picturesque basketball. I mean, that's what you look for. The kind of play that like makes you like rise out of your seat. Just amazing. That's the potential this team's got. This kind of team has every capability. To be a championship contender. Ooh. The kid brought down peppermint popcorn. What are you snacking on, everybody? Tell us what you're snacking on. Tell us what you might happen to have in your snack pile today. has fun. This is fun kind of basketball. And from universities like Marquette, this being college basketball is it's their ticket to be known for everything else that they do. I mean, when I was growing up as a really wee little kid, Marquette was a basketball team. It was the local college basketball team. I didn't know a thing about the university, even though eventually my brother and one of my sisters would go there, and my mom would go there at the same time, going back for her degree. It's like there's this basketball team, and all of a sudden I found out there's this university connected to it. And I fell in love with the school, and I went there. But sports is more than anything else the way in which you, as a university, get the word out about the fact that you exist. Because more people find out about you through sports than any other way. Any other way. And we're watching right now the Marquette Club of North Texas, Joe McCann, a great Marquette Twitter account. These Marquette clubs from all over the country, and now they're showing off the 77 beer, the 1977 National Championship beer. And they're showing it off, and they're making a University of Wisconsin alum hold a can of Marquette 77 Championship beer in his hand. They got to get some 1941 Badgers beer for when the Badgers won the national championship the last time. Excuse you while you go get your Culver's custard from your freezer. What flavor you got? Tell us. Oh, we gotta get some of that 77 beer. I've looked it up. It's actually a student-run, student-owned beer company that is partnering with a local brewery to make those beers. It's offered at taverns in the city, and soon they're going to be able to sell it retail, but only, I think, in Milwaukee. I don't think they can ship outside the state. I'll have to see if there's a way that we can get it shipped, because I got to get my hands on that beer. Absolutely got to get my hands on that beer. That'd be so cool. Mint Oreo. Oh, ooh, mint Oreo. Perfect one, Happy Hodag. Sometime we're going to have to come in on one of these lives to come in with some Rita's Italian Ice. It's not frozen custard, but what they do with Italian Ice is brilliant. We're going to have to have some Rita's sometime for one of our lives. We're going to have to bring in some Rita's frozen custard and Italian Ice more than anything else. But
why?
Just to do it.
Okay. We'll learn if it's a baseball one, then yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is not frozen custard time when it's... Well, I've had plenty of frozen custard before. It's 27 degrees outside.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't know.
So many TV news outlets, especially here, were like, it's dangerously cold. And yeah, it got to single digits in wind chills last night here in Philadelphia. And I'm like, that's Wisconsin. It's like normal. It's normal winter. Just deal with it. There you go. 3. Excellent, Mr. Joplin. All right.
You had any?
Not yet.
Oh, good.
Try it. 40-28 Marquette. 14-20 left in this thing. As I make a mess. Ooh, and the shot clock was going down too.
Got it off.
Beautiful, Joplin. Beautiful.
Almost from the logo.
Now, mint Oreo custard is greater than mint popcorn, but this is good. Lidl brand. We don't have that in Milwaukee back home. and some off-balance driving
Um,
to the bucket.
Lidl is like Aldi, essentially.
I think is it German or is it Swedish?
I think it's German.
Yeah, I think it is too. Yeah, they were just showing off the new student-run Marquette beer company.
Okay.
And they're selling 77 beer, they call it. It's a golden ale.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter to you because you can't drink it, but
you can even get little pieces of peppermint.
We have a friend of ours from Marquette who's going to be flying in to visit us next month. We're going to have to ask them to bring some 77 beer. And I will gladly pay for such a shipment.
Oh yeah, you really did me like that with the Culver's custard.
41-28 Marquette.
I'm just reading it now. Like, you really did me like
13-52.
I don't like cold treats generally when it's cold, but frozen custard I will have at any time of year.
I will say though, one thing that can compete with especially even Cop's frozen custard is Rita's Italianized frozen custard blend of chocolate custard and black cherry, wild black cherry Italianized. Just maniacally good. 41-28 Marquette. I said that 5 seconds ago. Oh, more deflections off the Marquette defense. Now get the rebound, please. Although that rebound did go like to Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Where Butler grabbed it. Oh, great pass, but some fantastic defense by the bucket to get the ball back. Man.
Ross and Joplin did a great job there.
Man. 3-0.
That was Ben Gold who was trying it.
If you're going to a university where the nickname is the Golden Eagles and your name is Gold, you must go there.
Yeah.
You must attend.
So it would either be Marquette or Southern Miss?
Probably. 41-30. Or what university is the Golden Flashes? Is that
Kent State?
Kent State? Might be.
I think it is.
3-ball side pocket, no. There you go. Steal. And a 3-on-2. But you let the defense catch up. Bad pass. Gotta play more disciplined if you want to be a championship team. And I'm glad you're winning by double digits here, but you want to show that you got more. You want to let the world know you're the kind of team that can beat anybody. They're not playing like it today. And now they're down 9.
Well, they're up 9, but...
Right. Sorry. Because I'm thinking so negatively. There you go. So, a little back and forth, just messy but fun to watch. High effort, low execution basketball. But they are playing hard. I give them that. They're playing hard, but they're not playing supremely smart. You're seeing Butler run a lot of mid-range jumpers to fight against this 3-2 Marquette zone. Marquette got the ball back this time, but stop playing iso ball against a great defender like that. Now, he drew the foul, but still not the smartest strategy. 43-32 Marquette. Joplin stepping back to NBA range on that as we see the replay. That's okay. That's okay, Joey. Yeah. He does. Joey Foster runs a ton of great college football channels.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the family of channels that he's part of.
Oh, yeah.
Great stuff. Man. Now we're seeing a picture of a chicken sandwich.
I'm not a big fan of Popeyes.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A better than Popeyes, but local stuff better than Chick-fil-A.
Now you want me to have a chicken cheesesteak again. Third
By
time
far.
I've craved it today. I asked Mom if I could get some chicken cheesesteak for the Super Bowl.
Nice. Nice, which means we're not going to go for a place for chicken cheesesteak tomorrow.
That's odd.
Because you'll get your chicken cheesesteak for the big one. And Philly. If the Philadelphia Eagles play the way that they have in the last two postseason games, where they are playing with that level of discipline, with that level of preparation and intelligence, nobody is beating them. They'll beat Kansas City by double digits easy.
Oh, okay.
If they play that well. Happy Hodag with
hot take.
Well, hot take. Popeye's better than Chick-fil-A.
I haven't had their chicken sandwich, but I have had their chicken nuggets. No, not chicken nuggets, chicken tenders.
It's been a while since I've had their sandwich. But the Chick-fil-A sandwich, I would say, from my memory, is better. But I buy local. I mean, some of the great places here in town that are outstanding with fried chicken. This is not just a cheesesteak city.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff well here.
Currently trying to find how the Senior Bowl is going.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's more a story of how individual players are developing versus the score of seeing the North versus the South.
I don't think it's the North versus South this
Or is it
year.
East-West?
I think it's National and American.
Oh.
Where is NFL college football? I think it qualifies under. Yeah.
They're doing the jump around right now.
Nice. It's 6-3.
Excuse me. And they're doing it with the mascot that got like some dude with like 1,500 balloons on his head. Like those like long balloons that you make like balloon animals out of.
Oh yeah.
Father John Mouse at Marquette would make balloon animals. Just beautiful balloon animal artwork.
That's cool.
When he was a priest there. He was awesome.
But yeah. Midway through the second quarter,
And-
National is winning 6-3 over
and-
Americans.
Absolutely true, Happy Hodag. The chicken at Culver's far superior to both Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
I love a good Culver's chicken tenders with curds.
Someday when we get to Phoenix for spring training, we are going to do a triple taste test. The burgers at Culver's, In-N-Out Burger, and Whataburger. We're going to test those three in one sitting.
I'll test all the fries. You test the burgers, I test the fries. It's Chase Ross.
You got it. I think you're graduating to the point back again where you probably could try a burger. I think you'd be all right now. And he had an issue with like a red meat intolerance. 45-32 Marquette. 11-10 left in this thing. Full court press time. Ooh. You got to get the ball to the timeline quick. Oh, the press did its job. Knocked it out of bounds. Marquette ball.
Mr. Mata is mad.
Fab Motto, when he was yelling there, looked like some of the obscure Muppets that you used to see on the show. Not like the regular characters, but sort of like the guys who would make weird faces when they talked. And not the monsters either. Just random people who happen to be Muppets. I don't know where
Not
that was
people,
going.
but just random animals.
There you go.
Random creatures.
Hey, Gadara.
Oh, so good.
Thank you, Steve the Homer True.
I'm being cringy.
47-32 Marquette.
I don't know if you ever said that.
I'm 95% sure he has. 95% sure. And a little response from Butler there.
I've listened to a few Marquette games on the radio.
Yes. The trifecta. Amen. The burger trifecta. Happy Hodak. Ooh, stuff from Iguodala. 49-34.
Woohoo!
Marquette up 2 scores and the extra point turning into a 2-point conversion.
So 16 or 15.
Yep. Man. They might hold Butler under 50 in this game. Oh, Iguodala's been a monster this last couple of minutes. A block there. Oh, but a 3 answer by Butler to make it 49-37.
3 block shots.
Yeah, but you got to convert it into something, not just block the thing and that, but turn it into a 3 for them. Drive to the lane.
Oh, Max.
Oh, Max Prosper. A wide open 3 again. I'm glad he missed, but got to defend those 3s better. Because in the tournament, your opponent's going to make it. You got to go against some great shooting teams. Oh, off balance skip pass. You don't do that. Think, people. Think. Make sure you guys are open. And that dunk earlier was all caused by Kolek.
Oh, look at that.
That block by Iguodala. Man.
And he'll hit the bench.
51-37. The Marquette lead 8:37 left in the game. Every single year Marquette has ever played basketball, I have only seen a team chaplain be a priest with white hair. It's always an old guy. Great people, but just an old guy.
So just magic. Right now I'm taking Bama. My sleeper pick is Marquette. That's what I'd say.
I'm going to need time on that one. Leaving guys open for 3 again, but this time they missed.
Last bracketology at Marquette playing Princeton.
That's very little first round game.
As a 3 seed.
We could scout Princeton. They're close by. They're maybe an hour away from us. Could maybe catch a Princeton game down the road.
Mm-hmm.
We almost decided to go to the Houston Temple game here in Philly this weekend, but even though they have $6 tickets, the fees that you pay per ticket are $11.50 per ticket for regular priced $6 seats. So it goes from $6 to $17.50 per ticket.
Plus parking and all that other food, all that.
$20 parking. The parking is more than 3 times the cost of the ticket. That's where they get you.
I don't get where that logic comes from.
Well, it comes from the idea of, oh, let's get them early on. Let's hook them with the ticket. And then they're like, oh, we have to pay for this. And that's where they make their money.
No wonder you're sitting off screen. This chair's comfy.
You've always liked my office desk chairs.
Oh, always like, yeah. They just showed a pat steak on Goldbelly.
Pat's is okay for cheesesteaks. There's worse. There's better.
You should sign up for that though, because they have Lumos. You can get Lumos shipped overnight.
Okay.
Through this website.
Okay. Kids taking a break.
Yeah.
Pat's is okay. Of the 2 traditional cheesesteak places, they're all right. They can go a lot better here in this town with cheesesteaks. We're going to showcase some of the best ones around coming up. We are keeping recording vlogs, putting them in the can for when we get to a point when I can finally put in time to edit again. We got it. Better question. Who has the best two big man in college basketball?
These are almost out. I thought we'd.
Okay. Just remember, we got to wrap it up at 4 o'clock when it comes to the evening because we're going to mass after this. Best two big man. I have no
in
clue.
In the NCAA, I have no idea.
We never said we were perfectly knowledgeable.
I don't pay that close of attention to. I pay attention to the Big East decently. But
my problem is that at night, Monday through Friday, I'm working. I'm working, so I can't put in that time to watch and do a lot of study of games. Because during the day when I'm not working, I'm taking care of honeydew lists with what our family needs. I mean, taking care of practicalities and things like that. So
I tend to watch the NBA over college basketball.
I would tend to watch college over the NBA, but that's me.
Unless if it's the Big East, I watch the Big East.
I mean,
I watch the Big East over, or like a highly ranked game. But I'd rather watch a plain game over NBA game over a plain college game.
I'm just me, but I much prefer college over the NBA. But I'll watch the Bucks anytime.
Why was there a tech?
I don't know. Was it a tech against Shaka? I didn't see.
Seems like it.
You saw earlier as well the Silver Fox, the arena voice of Marquette basketball, Mike Jakubowski, who has also been at least in the past, maybe still today, the voice of bowling on ESPN.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They are solid in the tournament.
Who? Marquette?
No, Coach's Magic.
Oh.
Can't follow basketball that close either with a 3 and 5-year-old. Amen. It's harder when you're a parent to be a sports aficionado. It's a worthy trade-off, but it's admittedly hard. Man, Butler out rebounding Marquette. That's a surprise. But Marquette playing slot ball, like dirty ball. Not playing dirty. They're playing by the rules. But it's a mess of a game that they play because it costs so many deflections and so many turnovers that it just doesn't look beautiful to watch. But the results are great.
Shot clock, run out, no good.
Yeah. Off balance 3 by Joplin. Not the best move. Under 7 minutes, Marquette up 51-40. Oh, bye-bye. Get ourselves some caramel M&Ms and a drive to the lane. It's 51-42, 6.5 and change left. Goal with a reverse layup and one. The red-haired whirling dervish. Foul called on Eric Hunter for hitting gold in the hair. We're glad to provide Mr. Chopsticks. As you explain it, full-time job, 2 kids, wife, dog, and a bad boy. Oh, whoa. The boiler goes down at 22 below zero. Bad timing, man. Bad timing. Big block on the defensive end. Mitchell doing the honors. Yeah, that went off Butler. Man, did Butler have a program back in the day with Thad Matta? 2 Final Fours came within inches of winning a national title. Literally. a championship game where they were down by a point to Duke. Butler player shoots a half-court shot at the final buzzer in Indianapolis in the Dome. Or if that goes in, 70,000 people are going bonkers. And it's this close to making
Lucas Oil or the Hoosier Dome?
I think Lucas Oil.
Okay.
Man. I'm bonkers. Ah! NBA range 3. It's 53-45. Man, that's hard to defend. And part of Marquette's issue is that they play such an aggressive style defense that they can often put themselves in spots where they leave open shooters. So I think long-term it's to Marquette's advantage, but there are those times when they get caught with a wide open opponent to shoot a three-point shot, and that's what happened there with Taylor.
Yeah.
All right. 5:13 left. Marquette up 8.
Go Tyler.
Marquette up 8. We missed the wide open three-point shot collected. And
It was contested at the end.
A little bit, yeah, but he was open. He should have made that. And Butler responds with a three-point shot to make it.
NBA range.
5-point game. 5 minutes left. This should not be happening. This should not be happening. Not only should this not be happening, but I shouldn't be impersonating Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you want to see a great impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger, look up J.J. Watt doing it.
He showed it to me this morning.
Today on the Houston Texans YouTube channel. But who is the dude who is also really good? Who
I forget.
But it was funny. Great impersonation there. I think I do a little better when I go, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" That wasn't bad. I mean,
No,
I can do better. But, yeah. Who do you impersonate well? Euchre, certainly. Bob Euchre.
I don't know.
Who would you say? You're not sure? Maybe it just takes time for a voice to develop, especially because you're starting to get more of a men's voice compared to the much higher. You cringe sometimes when you watch our old videos.
All the time.
And like you hear how high your vocal tone was. Like especially the Detroit video, because we bring clips back from when you were 5 years old when we were in Detroit. And just how your voice has changed since then. And you're like, I was that much of a kid? But that's the natural pattern of the human voice.
It's really funny is when kids from my class watch the old videos.
Uh-oh.
I've gotten asked by multiple kids in my class, how do you talk sports for 3 straight hours? They're like, I could never do that.
But we don't. We don't. We just talk whatever's on our brain. What we do is more like a Manning cast. It really is.
Except we're not dissecting plays like Peyton.
Right. We're just having fun.
I like the Manning cast, but sometimes I like to see them actually on the normal TV broadcast. Like Peyton, Eli, and that's what we need. Forget Troy Aikman. I want Peyton and Eli with Joe Buck. I think that booth will be slightly more energetic.
Yeah.
Then
I think Troy's fine.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He's fine. He just doesn't have that much energy.
I mean, his job is to analyze. His job isn't to be Gus Johnson crazy.
With the extra special sauce.
Ba 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 ba.
I'm loving it. Let me try to do an impression.
Great video of Gus Johnson impersonator at a McDonald's. Go ahead.
Let me try to do an impression of someone. Here we are.
Oh, of course you can do that.
Oh no, that was terrible. That sounded Boston.
Here we are.
Citizens Bank Park. I'm gonna let you give yours, and I'm gonna wait for mine on Sunday.
Right now it's 53-48, 4.5 left. Oh, drive to the bucket. Go get it, Ross. All right.
Super Bowl score prediction.
31-20 Kansas. Sorry, 31-20 Philadelphia.
Okay. So I'm going to reveal mine on Sunday. I'm going to let it be a secret at least.
Going, walking, traveling. That's right, Marquette ball. Get your Dante Culpepper roll on. That's right.
He needs to talk. He's taking a walk to the lake.
Nice.
Well, actually, that was going west, wasn't it?
Yeah, that would have been walking to Brookfield.
Yeah, I was gonna say then he's going more like Waukesha, Brookfield.
22 points off turnovers. Marquette is an expert at taking advantage of playing.
Maybe he's walking the Hank Aaron State Trail. Sorry, I just wanted to say.
Okay. That's okay. Love the Hank Aaron State Trail. 3:50 left as they go to the final timeout.
Love those Marquette jackets.
55-48. Those hoodies are cool.
If I could get one of those, I would get it.
I'd rather get the baby blue, but I like the navy.
Yeah. Well, it looks classic with the lettering.
It does. I'll be right back, actually. Before we end this thing.
We've little kitties and doggies.
One of them just bit.
A cop. It's a show on Fox called Animal Control that they're showing. Let's take a little check with the poll. Oh, hold on. Do I see our friends over here live? No, they're not. I'm seeing stuff. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see how the poll's doing. %, like the Marquette Gold unis today. 20 for Butler. Let me think of another question to ask. Oh, did not mean to do that. There. Let's try that again. There. NBA. There we go. Which is your favorite, the NBA or NCAA? And I do want to see. Currently, Marquette has a win probability of what is that? Between 50 and 75, it looks like. So yeah, 3:20 left here. Marquette up 5.
All right, we're back. We are back.
Go, Max.
What's that?
Oh, it's just sitting on the floor.
Okay. Whatever that is. Oh, 5-point game.
Yep.
They have no business being this close.
Foul.
No business being this close. But this is college basketball.
It is college basketball.
I mean, you play any amount of games like this type of stuff can happen in such a 30-game season. Letdowns can happen anytime.
Woo!
6-point game. All right, 3:14 left. Let's lock down, guys. Let's lock down.
The Marquette faithful on their feet.
Oh,
That's a
dirty
turnover.
defense. Dirty, beautiful, dirty defense. Love it.
Woo!
There's the dude with the 70,000 balloons.
And Iggy gives someone a chest bump.
Oh, that might be. Oh, Marquette got away with that. That might have been Butler ball. Under 3 minutes. Up 6.
Let's
Put
go.
these guys away.
Let's go, Marquette.
Put these guys away. All right. Get open, someone. Get open. 5, 4, 3. Turnover. Let's go defense. Let's get it back. $2:20 left. Come on, Gabe.
Osho Gadara and Manny Bates were playing physical there.
Oh,
And
man.
then they got Omex on them.
Come on. Oh, thank you for getting the. And then they shoot the 3. And now it's a long three. No good. All right. Run some clock down and get a score.
Let's go, Osho.
Under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes.
Drive. Yup.
Keep running
Go,
clock.
Kolek. Let's go.
Create, collect. Create. Does it for himself? No.
Oh. Get to the other side of the
2
court.
on 2. Oh, there you go.
Good turnover. Deflection by Oso goes right to Cam Jones.
Oh, make up for it on the defensive end. Make up for it on the defensive end.
Timeout, Golden Eagles. It looks like.
No. Stop it and play.
I was looking at timeout at first.
No, that was just a bad layup. He was out of control.
Watch it goes.
There was physical contact, but they didn't call it. It wasn't very serious, and the ball just slipped out of his hand.
Yeah.
Fresh 25 seconds. There you go, Kolek. All right. 50 minute and a half left.
Woo!
Let's go, Marquette. Come on, guard him. Stay on him. Stay on him. Foul. Oh, man.
And I think that's Cam Jones.
Cam Jones is like, huh? Really?
Shock is looking at the score.
Shock is looking up at the board like, really? Huh?
He's like, I'm happy we're winning, but what's going on here?
Yeah. A foul call is like, I see why they called it.
Oh!
58-51, Marquette, 122 left. Second free throw on the way. 58-52 Marquette.
122 left.
58-52. What is your favorite way to distract free throw shooters? Tell us in the comments.
I like screaming, hitting high notes like Mariah Carey.
He's an expert at waiting for the moment right before a free throw shooter shoots and screaming like 3.5 octaves above high C.
Essentially, what I was doing is, all I want for Christmas is you.
But like 2 octaves higher than that.
Yeah.
And like he would scream that super high note right at the moment that they release the ball. They maybe shoot 20% when he does that. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
it's ridiculously effective.
It would work.
What it's really effective is when Marquette's on the road in a quiet arena where they're not expecting it. And I remember we did this before when I was a Marquette student. We went to a Marquette DePaul game on the road. And it was inside the cavernous, what was called the Rosemont Horizon at the time.
Oh, Rosemont Arena now?
Yep.
Okay, I know where that is.
And, I mean, there were like 3,000 people. Half of them were Marquette fans. And the DePaul free throw shooters in the second half, I mean, it was like a morgue, just this dead sound arena, like no one. Until the moment they would release the ball, and we'd all go, ah! They maybe shot 25% in the second half. I mean, it was just hilarious. Marquette's got the ball back, and they're starting the foul game. Is that Colette going to the line?
Yep, I think so.
All right. There we go.
That Butler player's got a nice stash. I ain't even gonna lie. And that Mata saying, sit down, assistant.
No, not saying that.
No, he looked at him and was like, sit down, sit down, sit down. Let me handle this.
Oh,
it's Cam Jones at the line, and he also has a nice stash.
First free throw attempt of the game, 76.3% shooting. And that's going to drop as he misses the first one. All right, they're up 6, but you got to defend with 1:15 left. They got some pressure defense on the outside.
Yeah. Chase Ross in the game.
Oh, NBA range 3 attempt. Nope.
Iguodaro, Kolek, Omax,
We'll take Butler.
Chase.
We'll take Butler taking ill-advised shots. Some pressure coming from Butler now. And some fouls early. I think they think Marquette's free throw shooters are not very good.
Yeah. We are though.
Ali. And they send Jones back.
Stevie's in the game. Hi, Stevie.
All right. 57 seconds left. Oh, you got to hit those. Jeez. 50 seconds left. Marquette up 6. Stay on him. That's right. Stay on him in 3-point range. Make him have a contested shot. And a deflection. There you go. Beautiful defense. Beautiful defense there. Man. Great defensive job there. 25 seconds and they got a foul. Love it.
Woo!
Mitchell with just dogged defense. I love it. He was just a terrier pit bull on him. Man.
Looking like Drew Holiday.
Just incredible.
Kolek at the line.
Boom. Up 7. 25.4.
Someone has a big Kolek head.
I love it.
Woo!
Up 8. 60 to 52, 25.4 left.
We are
Marquette. We are Marquette. We are Marquette. All right, 17 seconds.
Marquette.
They're not going to foul anymore.
Marquette.
Time's going down. We got this.
Marquette.
We are Marquette. We are Marquette. We are.
Marquette.
That's it.
Woo!
60-52. Marquette against a hard fighting Butler Bulldogs team. Getting the victory, surviving, staying in first place in the Big East Conference in a tie with Xavier, which is all at this pace going to come down to that game on February 15th at home in a game that could decide the Big East Championship. I love it. National Marquette Day is a happy day with that win. Great job.
So Marquette is 19-5 now, and Butler 11-13. We missed the fight song. We gotta do. Ring out
Oh, with M-U-R-R, 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 ring out Ahoy with an M-U-R-R, M-U-R-R for old Marquette. Go, 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 Marquette. Go, 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 Marquette. Go, 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 ring out Ahoy with an M-U-R-R, 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 ring out Ahoy with an M-U-R-R, M-U-R-R for old Marquette, and all our viewers just left us.
Go!
To the one viewer who stayed, thank you. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much for coming on with us and joining us as
The U.S. Open presented by Go Bowling on Sorgy Story.
in the city of the losers, Butler's hometown of Indianapolis. No, seriously. Thanks for popping in. Thanks everybody for joining us for the stream. Next weekend we are gonna have
The Super Bowl 57, Birds, Chiefs, the Kelsey Bowl, the Andy Reid Bowl.
yes, all the fun storylines with that game. It's gonna be you and guest TBA as I'm working for KYW News Radio that day.
Who knows?
For that and for much more.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Linktree.com/Sorgy Stories is where you can find all our social media
Yep.
stuff. And yeah.
Go check all that out. For the kid, I'm Daddy.
So from the Sorgy Sports Studios in Philadelphia. Go!